What is up, dudes? It is your excellent friend, the Brand, here for Fan Warrior Nation, taking back DFS, all that good stuff. Want to thank you very much for joining me here on the Fan Warrior Nation YouTube channel. While you're here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Interact with us on Twitter. Also, head on over and get yourself a free 30-day membership on the website here. We're talking Fan Warrior Nation. Use the promo code NBA free and get yourself free 30 days. Get yourself signed up. Get access to the articles and all the complimentary good stuff that goes on here. Access to the chat, all that good stuff. Today, on this video, I'm going to be talking about Fanduel lineup building for today, October 20th, 2018. Want to thank you very much for joining me. And just taking a look at first glance over here on Fanduel, a lot of value I see. A lot more so than DraftKings. DraftKings video dropped earlier. I actually going to get into like value play stuff over on the other channel, over on the Taking Back DFS channel, is kind of what we do over there. So make sure you check out those videos as well. Check out that channel as well. But a lot of value that opens up on FanDuel here today. So that's kind of where I'm going with this line here, as far as we're doing the lineup builder show, quote unquote. So just kind of taking a look here at the slate as a whole. Of course, we have LeBron, pretty much the top guy on both sites. I think Harden's actually priced higher than him on DraftKings, but it pretty much shakes out kind of the same. And like I covered in the DraftKings video, we got a lot of stuff going on as far as back-to-backs, stuff we should just at least be aware of while going into the thing. Basically, every team is either on the second game of a back-to-back or the first game of a back-to-back, besides like Portland and LA, and I believe San Antonio, Phoenix, Dallas. Yeah, I mean, what's key here is that Denver's on their second game of the back-to-back. Houston has a game tomorrow as well. So yeah, it just kind of just some stuff to be aware of as far as like what we're asking for, especially out of some of the top guys. This total is supposed to be like pretty huge, and there's going to be a lot of ownership driven towards this game. Houston hopefully tries to like bounce back after like just a huge just like defensive like struggle. Definitely kind of, I think, the polar opposite of the game that we saw with LA and Portland the other night. LA came into Portland and basically just like ran. Just really tried to force the pace like the first half of the game. The game eventually settled down. Portland got control of it, was able to kind of go like shot for shot, with them, and ended up pulling it out. Ended up playing enough defense to pull it out. Now, as far as building lineups over on FanDuel goes, I think it just kind of makes sense that we lock in the value kind of first and foremost. And the guy that I'm looking at right off the bat would be Rajon Rondo. Speaking of this game, there's going to be a lot of ownership concentrated, towards LeBron and the stars and that sort of a thing. But they are nursing Lonzo Ball back a lot easier than I anticipated. Like I figured he would go out. There was really nothing about him having a minutes limit or anything like that until like last minute the other night. All of a sudden it was like, oh, well, Lonzo Ball's going to have a, minutes limit. And it was like, half hour till the game or whatever. I was already pretty much like, I wasn't all in on Lonzo, but I just, his price just, it baited me. I figured he'd play a lot more than he did. He didn't. It's kind of the bottom line. It was all Rondo for the most part. I mean, Lonzo came in and contributed, but it wasn't really anything to write home about. With the way this game sets up, against a guy like Chris Paul and that sort of thing, it's not the most ideal situation, but I still think we see like plenty of Rondo, and the price is just too tempting for me to not go there. If we flip over here to shooting guard, there's a few options I like here as well. Of course, I talked in the DraftKings video about guys like Levine, Doncic, possibly even being interested in Gordon. Wade's in play over here as well. I mean, we've got a lot of options at this position here. We got, as far as cheap stuff goes, you got Wade, you got Holiday, who I think is going to, against Detroit, I mean, that's really Chicago's only shot is to like get these guys going and get these guys a bunch of shots. So I'll lock in Holiday for there. Kawhi Leonard is out. He is not going to play tonight at all. So I'm not sure exactly what that means for them. I guess we see some Jeff Green or some Anunoby, right? But overall, I think this really kind of bodes more or less a lot better for this front court of theirs. I think a guy like Serge Ibaka is very, very safe, and maybe, it's weird with Siakam. I mean, maybe they go big and you get Siakam in there too against this team. Valanciunas only played 15 minutes the other night, so that's kind of scary. Monroe's kind of just there. And Dwight Howard doesn't go. You got Manahimi here, who I took the bait on the other night. He didn't exactly pay off, but let's see here. Let me review this. He only played 11 minutes, even though he started. So, I guess, Thomas Bryant was the guy? He didn't play. So, I guess maybe Markieff bounced to center, right? Or maybe it was this, wasn't him. Jason Smith. He logged 14 minutes. So did he bounce to the 5 for part of the time, or maybe it was just straight up some Markieff in that time? Like, who the hell played the 5 the whole game? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I guess the tempting thing would be to go to a guy like Anunoby, but more than likely. I think that maybe makes it to where Lowry is like the price up guy we want to go for, because he should get, I think, most of those extra shots, either that or down low to Ibaka. I really like that too, and that leaves us a lot of room, folks. That leaves us with $7,400 left per player. Like, we can, and so from there, you can go either way. You can either pay up at a couple positions and then take a couple guys like in the 5K range, or you could keep it balanced. I'm kind of interested in paying up for LeBron. Just in this situation, like, he's just gonna have. This is proving ground status for him. First home regular season game against, team that was in the Western Conference Finals last year. A place where the Lakers want to be contending at against the Warriors. So this is a huge deal for them. So, but man, almost 12K. We're talking like he needs to get like an 80-point game for him to pay off. So maybe not. Now just kind of looking at that, doing the math in your head looks kind of scary, especially since we got Rondo in there. So anyway, take these, do what you will with them, run some stuff. Head on over to Fan Warrior Nation, people. I can't stress that enough. Get yourself a membership. It's 30 days. It's absolutely free. Just use the promo code NBA free while you're signing up. You can take the information in this video, combine it with the articles that we have up. My boy, the question for you, he's got an article here that's got like all of his top plays for DK. We'll have some other. We have corresponding articles with everything. We also have tools, chat. The chat's lit every single day. We're there, helping folks out every single day, helping them win money. That's what it's all about. And yeah, that's kind of the slow and skinny on all that stuff, So we'll be referencing this a lot. Once again, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. So go over to the Taking Back DFS channel, subscribe over there as well, and all that good stuff. Want to thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, this has been your excellent friend, The Brand, saying good luck out there, and I will see y'all in the next video.